Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing your girl some love. I'm just gonna fall in line with everybody else, y'all. I see on the algorithm and watching all of my other YouTube buddies, everyone's doing fruity fragrances. I think I did a fruity fragrance edition in the springtime because, you know, I was just ready for the summer. But if you are interested in the fruity fragrances that I have to talk about today, please continue to watch. Turn on those notification bells so that every time I do upload a video, you can give me your feedback, comment, recommendation, all of that. I know you are already subscribed if you're watching. If not, hit that subscription bell, turn on the notification bells, all of that, you guys. Follow me on Instagram. It's Marshmello. We have a lot of fun over there, reels, lives, all of that. And, you know, you get to see what I'm going to bring over here. And I try to do shorts as well to let you all know what I'm going to bring over to YouTube maybe a couple days ahead of time. So without further ado, y'all, let me know down in the comments your best fruity fragrance for the summertime. Summer is almost over, but summer in California actually goes all the way, sometimes up into the end of November, but it's still hot in October, September. It's not even August yet, but it's extremely hot in August. It's extremely hot in September, October, and sometimes even November. In January, that's when we get most of our rain. But even December, you know, it's almost like 80 degrees in December. And I'm not complaining. I am very grateful, y'all, for this amazing weather in California. But I love the winter as well because it helps me to sleep better. So without further ado, let's get into these fragrances, y'all. This is my favorite scent profile. Something juicy, fruity, fresh, uplifting, bright, mouth-watering, all of that. Sweet, y'all. I love a good sweet fragrance. So the very first one we're going to talk about, and I already told you all that this smells just so delicious, y'all. Just an amazing fragrance. And this is by the House of Lancôme, and this is Soleil Crystal. And it's just a very, as I'm speaking to you all, my mouth is watering just thinking about this fragrance, y'all. This is a very beautiful, solar, tropical, fruity fragrance. In here, you have your florals. You have some delicious. So in this fragrance, you have a beautiful note of coconut. You also have some mandarin, pink pepper, iris, ylang ylang. You have some orange blossom in here. This is a delicious fragrance, y'all. And it screams like, not necessarily vacation, but it screams summertime. It screams, take me out in the sun, warm me up on your skin, give me an amazing sillage, y'all. But this is a delicious fragrance. It's very juicy. There's a little bit of creaminess and fruitiness all at the same time, y'all. But this fragrance is amazing and definitely one of the juiciest fragrances in my fragrance collection. You get that mandarin, that coconut, the ylang ylang brightness, like all of that. A beautiful vanilla. It smells of sandalwood in here as well. I get a little rose, a little bit of a pink rosy scent. Y'all, it's an amazing fragrance. And yeah, love this fragrance. Love the bottle as well. But this is Soleil Crystal, La Vie Belle, y'all. I think it's by Lancôme, right? But anyway, La Vie Belle, Soleil Crystal. Juicy. The next one we're going to talk about is one of my favorite fragrances for the summer. This fragrance is amazing. I love a good tart fragrance like the rhubarb and the lychee and delina that makes a little bit of tart. Sharp but beautiful and succulent at the same time. Very mouth-watering. This is by the House of Imperium, and this is called Ocean 5, okay? Ocean V, I don't know how you pronounce, other people pronounce it, Ocean 5. In here you have some exotic fruits, plum blossom, you have your mango blossom, you have some coconut milk, but this basically smells like juicy, like a tart, juicy piece of candy. You know, you definitely get that mango in here, mango blossom, the coconut milk in here. But this is one of the most tropical-esque fruity scents that I have in my fragrance collection, and I absolutely love it. A very amazing price as well. This bottle was gifted to me. I purchased a couple other bottles aside from this one for family members. This is such a delicious fragrance, and I absolutely love it. If I ran out of this, I would definitely buy it again. A lot of people say they don't get good longevity out of it, but I spray about 10 to 12 times, and I get about a good 6 to 8 hours out of this fragrance, even in the heat, y'all. Love this stuff. It's really, really good. Y'all, anyway, my mouth is watering while I'm doing this review, y'all, because that's how much these fragrances are. It's almost like you can taste them as well. So the next one is one that I recently have acquired, and this is Dolce Pineapple. You get a beautiful note of course, bright, crispy, watery pineapple. It's not too sweet, but you do get some brightness. You get a little bit of citrusiness to this. There's a jasmine in here as well. There's some tobacco that adds a little bit of smokiness and the dry down. I get sandalwood in here also from this fragrance, and I think you get that brightness. I don't get saltiness, but you get that brightness from the ambergris that's in here as well. But you got your pineapple, your orchid also gives it brightness as well, and that floral scent. But y'all, I love this. I wore this to work the other day. People kept coming up to me, sniffing me. I've gotten multiple compliments on this fragrance. I know this is hard to find, but you know, hopefully they'll be bringing it back out, and snatch it when you can. Okay, put your email in on Fragrance Buy, because they had it at one point about a year ago. So this is Dolce & Gabbana, this is pineapple, and this is from the fruit collection. They have lemon and the orange one as well. They're all really stunning bottles, and this is 150 mLs, y'all, so I can spray freely. Anyway, gorgeous, juicy, mouth-watering pineapple fragrance that has a little bit of depth to this as well. Another one is, and I wore this one a lot last summer, and this is Atelier, and this is called Pacific Lime. I love this fragrance, and this was definitely a go-to when I went to the beach a lot over the summer. In Atelier, the notes seem very simple, you know, but they're very good. I'm going to go ahead and spray this. Atomizer's Fair. But you get some bright citrusy scents. You get some lime in here. I think there's coconut in here as well. Yeah. You get some lime, you get some lemon, some coconut, you get eucalyptus in here, you get some mint. It's not too minty or eucalyptus-y. You get that scent in the background, but you get a lot of lime, mint, and coconut. And I think the eucalyptus adds a little bit of freshness to the scent. But yeah, I love this. This is amazing for the beach or even the gym. You know, I think I wore this a couple times to the gym, and it just adds some fresh juiciness, you know, to that sweaty body or that workout, y'all. Anyway, it's all good. Pacific Lime by the House of Atelier. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is, let's talk about one that initially I was going to take this one to Paris, but the bottle was a little too heavy, and I wanted to take multiple fragrances, but I was like, you know what? This bottle is heavy. It doesn't look heavy, but it probably weighs a good 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds, and I didn't want to, you know, this was actually going to be the only fragrance that I took, but I changed my mind at the last minute. But I'm almost wishing that I would have taken it, because based on the weather that we had while we were over there, it was pretty nice. It was like in the 90-degree range, and over in Nice, it was in the high 90s. So this actually would have worked very well. But anyway, this is the original Mon Paris EDP, and I was also going to take it for a bottle, being that I was in Paris, Mon Paris, all of that, y'all. So anyway, in Mon Paris, this fragrance is super, super juicy. You have your strawberry, you have some raspberry, pear, jasmine, peony, vanilla, musk, cedar, all of that. But this is a beautiful fragrance. You know, it doesn't last long. Now, when I do wear this, it lasts me about 4 hours, but I almost smell like a wine, sort of like a champagne-y raspberry, strawberry scent, like a mimosa, sort of. But this is beautiful. You know, that strawberry and raspberry and peony in here, it makes the fragrance bright and juicy and fresh and amazing for the summer. And this is YSL Mon Paris. Mon Paris. The next we have Valentino's Coral Fantasy. This is a new fragrance. I wanted this fragrance for the juicy kiwi note inside, and it's definitely juicy. This fragrance, it gives me about 4 to 6 hours depending on how I spray, but I absolutely love it. I love the original too, but I love this one as well. In this one, you have your orange kiwi, you have some ambrette, you have some jasmine, you have some musk and cedar. I don't want to spray this, y'all. It's so good, but you definitely get an amazing note of orange and kiwi. It's delicious, y'all. So anyway, get your nose on Valentino's, not Mon Paris, Valentino's Coral Fantasy, excuse me, y'all. So the next one we have is a new one as well, and this is a very juicy pear fragrance. This is an EDT. I've been really on these EDT lately. You all go watch my review. It's on the House of Rivet. Those fragrances are very juicy as well, and I absolutely love them. But I just did that review, and I didn't want to include it. But summertime Farniente, I think it is, Farniente. That's an amazing fragrance with the peach, the jasmine. There's coconut in there. It's just, there's some rose in there. That's a beautiful fragrance as well for this video because it's juicy. But anyway, this is Burberry Her, the EDT. Absolutely love this pear scent inside. I've worn this twice, and each time that I've worn this, I've gotten compliments on it as well. So in here, you have your pear, strawberry, you have some black currant, you have some pink pepper, and honeysuckle. Such a delectable, juicy, fruity floral fragrance, and I love it, y'all. Get your nose on it. A little bit of a dent in there already. I do spray about 20 times, so that's probably why I get a good projection, a good performance overall out of this fragrance. I was sitting in the nail shop one time with this fragrance on, and I was sitting far away from this lady, and she completely smelled me. I gave her all the information on this fragrance. She purchased it while she was sitting in the chair, but absolutely love. This is the first Burberry that I actually love, and this is the Burberry EDT. The next one we have is a beautiful fragrance, a little upscale for the summer. I would wear this maybe on a day trip, a day date, a girl's night out, but this is definitely juicy, sophisticated, and this is by the House of Juliet Mad, and this is Nia. I love me some Nia. In Nia, you have a beautiful note of orange blossom. You have some pomegranate in here. You have some caramel, some plum. There's a ton of notes in this fragrance. All I know is that it's delectable, it's juicy, it's fruity, it's bright. Every time I wear this, I get a good 10, 12 hours, especially when I spray this on clothes out of the fragrance, and I absolutely love it. Backup bottle worthy, even though I don't have a backup bottle. Yeah, you really get the orange blossom. It's like a sophisticated, a luxurious orange blossom, and the pomegranate in here. I love a good note of pomegranate in fragrances. There's a little bit of a dent in it. It's a 50 ml, but I love this fragrance. Juliet Matte, and this is Nia. The next one we have is by Lancome, and this is another one of the diamonds, and this is Trésor La Nuit Nude. A lot of people compare these two fragrances. Which one do I love the most? I love Soleil Crystal the most because it just gives me more character, more sweetness. It's brighter to me, but I absolutely love this one as well. You know, you get more coconut in this one to me than this one. They both have a bright note of bergamot, but yeah, this is beautiful. So let's get into the nude. Okay, so in nude, you have a beautiful note of bergamot. You have some vanilla, rose, and coconut. I love this fragrance more in the dry down. I get a good 4 to 6 hours out of this fragrance, but I wear this fragrance when I'm running around town, just running errands on a random day off, you know, but it's a beautiful solar, fruity, tropical-esque smelling fragrance, and I absolutely love it. The bottle is stunning as well. So I love both of those. Most people buy either or, but they both give me something different, but from the base, you definitely get that coconut and bergamot from both fragrances, but I love them. You know, you get a really good juicy vanilla in here. Yeah, beautiful vanilla coconut citrusy scented fragrance. Love it. And Tresor La Nuit Nude. And the next, oops, sorry. So the next one we have is one of my favorites, and this is by the House of Wilhelm Perfumery, backup bottle worthy as well. Love, 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 love this fragrance. And this is Mango Skin by Wilhelm Perfumery. There's a beautiful note of mango in here, of course. You get some red wine in here, which I get that base or that, you know, that background of that red wine. You get black currant in here. It's a stunning, stunning mango-centered fragrance. Some people say they don't get the mango. I completely get a very ripened, sweet mango. The skin as well. It's gorgeous, y'all. I love mango skin. I even thought about purchasing a backup bottle of this, but you know, I have too many fragrances. But this is delicious and mouth-watering, y'all. Gorgeous. The next one we have, and the last one we actually have, yeah, this is the last one. This is Sunsplosion, y'all. Sunsplosion is a really beautiful fragrance. It's light. I get about 6 hours out of this fragrance. I know it's a little hard to find, but the atomizer is amazing, you know. Beautiful, beautiful, succulent, mouth-watering, fruity floral fragrance. Actually, it's florals because there's hibiscus in here as well. Gorgeous fragrance, y'all. In here you can really get mango and guava in here, but I really get more guava in this fragrance. You get your hibiscus, you get your coconut, you get a little bit of lime in here. Yeah, love this fragrance. It almost smells like a tropical, maybe like a tropical fruity drink that you'd get with the little umbrella inside. I love the fragrances from the house of Simone Andreoli. I have 4 of them, and I really need to get my hands on a couple of the other ones as well. Like I said, you get lime, hibiscus, coconut water. You get mango and guava in here. Love this. His fragrances really project on skin. So when you wear these fragrances, you better make sure that you wear them on your skin, especially in the summertime. All of these fragrances, wear them on your skin warms up, you get an amazing sillage, you know, amazing projection out of these fragrances when you're out in the sun, and you know, you get a little bit of the pheromones, the sweat, you know, and they just smell amazing, y'all. So this is Sunsplosion by Simone Andreoli. Get your nose on this one. Get your nose on all of these because they're all delicious and mouth-watering, y'all. That is it. Go on to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that. And y'all check out this beautiful necklace. I think this is opal. This is the Hamza. I got this over in Greece. This is gold-plated, and it's just gorgeous. Y'all, anyway, it's very summery and bright. It reminds me of these fragrances. So anyway, go out to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that, y'all, and go out to the world and, you know, smell fruity and delicious and be mouth-watering, all right? Bye-bye. Love you all.